June 21st, 9 p.m., 2026. So, second one of these little journal things I'm doing. I need to commit to kind of doing these in one take and kind of, get against the idea of these being like a uh, perfectly shot kind of thing. It's supposed to be a raw type journal kind of thing, and I want it to stay like that. But yeah, today's a good day. It's like I said, like 9 p.m. right now. I didn't really do like a whole lot today, but I would say I had a pretty productive day for, furthering my life dreams and stuff. I'm out in the neighborhood right now, taking a walk. Wanted to get outside and record this, but I woke up around 11 a.m. today. I set my alarm for 9:30, but I ended up just sleeping straight through till like 10:40, and then I got to bed around 11. So, not ideal. Not really what you want to do when you're trying to become successful, like I hope I will be one day. But it is what it is. I got out of bed, I got breakfast, I posted some photography photos I've been working on for way too long, which is one thing I wanted to talk about, and maybe like the first topic point of today, I guess. My phone has like 20% battery, so I don't know how long. I'm just gonna keep going until it kind of probably dies, because my phone's battery is pretty shitty now. But yeah, so I really struggle with perfectionism in some aspects of my life. Not all, honestly. It really only pertains to like my artistic endeavors that I kind of want to be perfect. Other things I don't really care about enough. And I feel like with art, I would say, people would call me a photographer. I like to more be called an artist. It's because I like to be open-ended with what I want to do. But let's just say I'm a photographer, and I shoot a lot of photos and I edit them, and I just take way too long to get all that done, and it's really become a problem because the photos I posted today I shot in January, and it's now June, and I just posted them. And yes, I've been busy with school and track the last 6 months, but that's ridiculous. That's just retarded. And sorry, you don't like the word retarded, but it's just stupid. It's a waste of time, and it's something I really need to stop doing. I spend so much time trying to make things perfect, and I think my mom was also a photographer at one point, and she told me, if you spend all your time working on these one set of photos, you're gonna miss the next shoot or the next photos, and that's true. I've probably missed a lot just because I've been focusing on the one set of photos, and you can only get so much out of one set of photos instead of working on a lot of projects. So I need to work on that. It kind of goes into the thing of I live my life too much in the imaginary world, which I never thought I would really be saying is a bad thing, because daydreaming is, it's a good thing, it's a creative thing, but I do it way too much, and it just ultimately ends up hurting my actual real life. If you spend your whole day thinking about your dreams and not actually working on your dreams, it becomes a negative. Of course, daydreaming about what you want to be and what you want to do is, crucial for maintaining a healthy mind. Without that, then you're just stuck. But you can't do it too much, or just like you're not actually gonna do those things. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's a problem for me. I really need to stop. I need to allow myself certain periods of daydreaming in the day, and I still run a lot, and for now I've been trying to when I run is when I can daydream and I can think about projects I'm working on and not actually have to work on them and just purely dream. But when I'm not doing that, I'm not exercising, I actually need to work, And so I'm working on that. It's a process. Today I was good with it. I didn't spend too much daydreaming time. I actually was working on those photos and I got them posted on a couple platforms, and so I'm proud of myself today. I got that done. Maybe should have gotten that done like 5 months ago, but better now than never, I guess. So that's that. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of have a short day, I guess, because I woke up so late and I got to go to bed here in a few hours because I got work in the morning at 9. But trying to think of anything else. Oh, I guess I've been thinking about death a lot lately. Not in like a weird I want to die kind of way, but just in like realizing that it's coming eventually kind of way, in like saying that in like the most neutral way possible, and not a negative way or a positive way. Just it's coming eventually. I will die, and it's something that it's not unique to me. It's not unique to anyone. We all die. Everybody will die, and everything will die. Like, I'm not special. It's something everything and everyone will go through, and so it's not like it will happen. And it's just kind of been I've been realizing like, damn, like I will actually die one day, and I don't know when that is. And so it just makes me want to appreciate the moment more, appreciate life more, appreciate what I do have, because you never know when it's gonna be gone, and that's scary. But you just gotta do what you do to live each day to the most. And yeah, I don't know if you guys nobody's watching these, but I gotta stop trying to act like it's a vlog. Nobody's gonna watch these. It's gonna be me. But I guess like the death of Oliver Tree has kind of been fucking me up for some reason, even though I really haven't listened to his music since like 2021, 2022. Like, I liked his music a lot during like the pandemic and a little bit past that, but I feel like him dying is just really fucked up. Like, obviously, no, I don't know. I've never met the guy, but from what like the consensus around him, he seemed like a really genuine, down-to-earth guy, and in that kind of industry, like, that's very rare. And so it's just sucks. Like, who knows? Conspiracies, whatever you want to say. Who killed him? Was it an accident? I don't know. I will never know. Who knows? But it just sucks because he was maybe only like 10 years older than me at this point. Like, he was like 33 and I'm 23. Yeah, he was pretty young. He lived a lot of life, but he was still very young, and it's sad. And you just really never know when you're gonna die, and not something that you can really, I don't know. I've just been thinking about it a lot, and not in a negative way, but it's just death will find me whenever that will be. I think as a kid, I'm 23, so people are gonna say like, oh, you're still very young, and some people are gonna say, oh, you're unk, you're old as fuck, and both of those are true. But I think as a kid, you don't really, at least you don't really realize. Let me think how to phrase this. Like, as a kid, like, you think life is like this infinite thing, pretty much. Like, I guess, you're what, 10 years old, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna live to like 190. Like, that's like forever basically to you at that point, and you don't really realize. But 23, like, I feel like I'm already realizing, like, damn, this shit is short as fuck. Like, I'm gonna be gone, like, it's gonna go by like that. And I just have to live the most of it, live every day as hard as I can, and every day is as much as I can. I'm working on it. I want to start fitting as much as I can in every day without obviously like driving myself into the ground, because rest is ultimately very important. But in a positive way, I want to start fitting as much as I can in the day, and because like 23 feels like I'm like 50. Like I'm gonna be 50, 60, old as fuck before I know it, and I don't want to spend those years doing nothing, you know what I mean? And so all I can do now is just work hard and work towards my dreams and build the good, positive relationships with people, and hope I live a good life. I have so far, I would say, but always striving and being more and chasing the my biggest dreams. It's a guy blasting music on his bike that just rode by. Scared the shit out of me. But I'm always chasing, what's the saying? You're always chasing the highest limb or something. And a lot of ways I am in my mind. Like I said, I'm still working on actually chasing those things in real life, but in my mind, and I am, and that's the first step. So yeah, good day overall. Lot to can't really complain. Chill days or good days ultimately. Sliding looks good, but yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking, that's mainly what I was thinking about today. Of course, there's a million thoughts that go through my mind every day, and those were the main ones. I've been playing the game Factorio lately, and it's been I've really missed gaming like I haven't really gamed at all. Like I had little stints of like Minecraft during break or something, but for the most part I haven't really like been gaming, and I just kind of miss that, like being able to be sucked into a game for like a few hours and like just, be in that alternate world. And I used to do that all the time when I was younger, and that was a lot of my childhood, was just gaming. And I don't want to go back to like spending all my time gaming, of course, because I'm in real life now, but like I do miss just being able to kind of go to an alternate world and just be sucked in for a couple hours. And so I'm trying to allot myself a couple hours, here and there to be able to play games, and Factorio has been pretty fun. When I'm playing games, I kind of have a bad habit of like Googling shit like all the time, like how do I do this level, or how do I do this, So I'm really trying not to do that with Factorio, because I want to kind of figure out everything on my own, and obviously it's a hard game to fucking do that. There's so many like mechanics and stuff, but so far my factory, I guess, is all right. So yeah, get my head back. That's pretty much all I have to say for now. Try to be positive heading into tomorrow. I don't know what tomorrow will hold, but hopefully it's good. Hope for the best. Got work from 9 to 5, so yeah, I think if I need to reflect on anything else today, just put it out there for now. I'm struggling a lot with women, and not in like that kind of way. Like I get plenty of attention from women, but I kind of struggle with acting on that attention, I guess, and kind of like actually doing something with that attention. I love attention from women, but actually acting on it is a different story. And that's just kind of my personality. But so I'm working on it's a long story I don't really want to talk about right now, but past partners have kind of fucked me over in a lot of ways, and so I'm kind of still working through that. And so being vulnerable is kind of hard. So kind of like getting on getting attention from women is easy, but then acting on it is like you kind of have to be a little vulnerable, and that's the part I kind of am really not good at. So I'm working on it. Kind of talking to like a couple girls right now, I guess. I don't know. We'll see like where those go. I don't know. I don't really. A lot of my friends like ask me like. They just, I guess from the outside, it kind of seems like I don't really care at all about girls. So I'm very locked in on my life, and that is true. Like I don't, even though I desire a girlfriend romantically and like emotionally right now, like that would be awesome to have someone by my side right now. Like, do I really have time for that? Like I feel like I don't even have time for myself. Like, I don't know. I'll figure it out. If something comes, obviously I'll make time for that. But I guess a lot of people think I don't care, and I do. But I just locked in on my life, and not really my main priority right now, and nor do I think it really should be, even though, I'm getting to that age where people kind of start finding families, I guess. But I don't know. Still living. My first time living, I think it might be. I don't know. But yeah, so that's about it for today. I'm gonna wrap this shit up. That's all I gotta talk about. Peace.